Hey, good morning, my people. A random morning talk, right? So I was watching just some social media videos, scrolling through stuff, and I happened to see someone who was pretty big in in a multi-level marketing company, right? They had a team with they had built their downline with like thousands of people. They were selling a lot of products. They were doing really, really well. They had been building it for like 7, 8 years, right? Putting all that work in, meeting with people, going to conferences, seminars, all the stuff that MLMs do. And do you know what happened to the parent company? The parent company decided they were going to stop the compensation plan. They said they're going to change everything to affiliate links only. Yeah, so what does that mean? It means that when you build a team like that in MLM, what happens is you get paid off of what your team helps to produce, right? So you have your own customers that sell products, and then you have your own customers that buy products from you, and then you have people on your team that they sell products to different customer markets because everyone is connected to every other person, right? There's like they say there's like 7 layers between you and the next person you meet on the street somewhere. So if you took that person, someone that knows them, someone that knows them, someone that knows them, someone that knows them 7 times, you'd find someone that you know too within that group of people. So that's primarily one of the big marketing tools they use to get people in. They're like, hey, you know people, why don't you write down a list of all the people you know? And then write down a list of all the people that you know that might know someone else. And then a list of people that you know that know someone else, that know someone else, that know someone else. Because we've done some LMs in the past, and I stopped all of them. And I told my wife, because there's times where people were trying to convince her to come in and do some different MLMs. And I was like, listen, I know it sounds good. I know they're really highly motivating. They make it sound like such a great community. They're really like acting like they're there for you. But they really only care about you when you're working on their program with them. Like when you're making money for them, they care about you. When you're not, they don't care about you. I can tell you, I have zero friends that I made from MLM type marketing stuff. Now, I'm not saying it to crap on it. I mean, it's a business model. It is legal. People do it, not Ponzi schemes, but actual MLMs. Um, I just don't agree with it. If you want to build your own wealth, you want to build your own cash flow, you want to build a system for you to make money, the best way, in my opinion, to do it is something that is completely independent of other people, because people will be people. They will do things, they will mess up, they will get tired, life will life them, and they will not have the ability to do what they did once before. People will get sick, people will die, people will cheat you, some people are scoundrels, all kinds of stuff will happen. And when you're dependent on them for your livelihood, it makes it very hard. So this person again, they were really having a meltdown online. They went live and they were talking about what happened because it affected so many people. And they felt very heartbroken that all the people that they were working with, that they were empowering, were now going to be having no way of making income because they couldn't meet with people to sell stuff. And everybody's not going to go to your website and buy stuff from your link because you're pushing a link. And plus, when they changed the compensation plan, that also means that all the people higher up were no longer getting paid by the people below them that sold stuff. You're only getting paid for directly what you sell, not for what the people that you built up on your team sell. So does that incentivize you to still have a team? No. You're like, well, why would I sit here and mentor and coach and motivate all these people if I'm not going to get anything out of it? The whole point of doing it in an MLM that you do that is because you're going to get paid off of what you motivate the other people around you to sell. So that just goes away. But anyways, apart from all that, there is lots of research that literally shows MLMs are not a way to get rich. I know so many people that have done MLMs, and I'm one of them, had done some in the past, been a part of these programs. They sell you this, sell you that. They tell you how great their products are. I'm not even going to name names of companies because you can just Google them and you can look up Reddit, you can look up other forums where people talk about stuff. You'll see they don't work. The people at the top that start at the beginning, because it's a new market, get a chance to get in and make money because it's new and they're at the top of the line and they're the ones bringing in a lot of people. But once a market gets saturated, there's no more opportunity for growth. Everybody and their mama has heard about it. Everybody and mama has been motivated to come do it. It even happened with Forex, not even just selling products. They're just selling training courses to tell people to invest in foreign exchange currency. And it got really big during COVID. And then I don't know one Forex billionaire or gazillionaire. And I know a lot of people that were doing Forex that were trying to get me into it. They were trying to get me to do a lot of stuff. And I was like, no, no, that's not for me. And it truly wasn't. So anyways, long story short, find ways of building cash flow on your own. Right now, I always talk about the market, right? I say the stock market is the way to go. The market My opinion, it's propped up. They're not going to let it fail. There are too many people in too many power positions that have too much invested in the market to allow the US market to fail. That's just my opinion. They got people, you got politicians, you got congressmen, you got people in all kinds of high places, a lot of CEOs of companies, a lot of other things. They're not all going to let the funk hit the fan at once. It'll be propped up. And there's examples of this historically. There are subsidies. There are programs that the government will come out. They will do quantitative easing. They will pump money into the economy to help keep the market afloat. We saw that throughout COVID when they're giving out stimulus checks. It was just stimmy Jimmy, you know. What else was going on? You had the '08 housing market crash. Um, a lot of banks have been bailed out. A lot of mortgages and banking companies were bailed out. The auto industry has been bailed out. Think about every major industry that's a necessity in the US market. If and when it fails, who comes to bail them out? Uncle Sam. Why does that happen? My opinion, to keep the market going. So anyways, there will be ebbs and flows of the market going up and down, my opinion. But at some point, it's going to come back up. And if you find ways to create your cash flow and make it come from the market, there will be ebbs and flows because that's the nature of life. Things will happen. But guess what will still be there? The market. If the US market goes away, you have bigger things to worry about. At that point, you need water, food, bullets, and the Bible. Okay, that's just my opinion. I'm putting it out there. That's what you need. But MLMs are definitely not the way. It's a quick way to motivate you. It's social engineering. It's a way of motivating you socially to get with a group of people to do some stuff. It makes you feel really good on the inside because they'll pump you up. They'll tell you how great of a person you are. They'll do all this stuff with you. But as soon as you're not making money with them, they will drop you. And you will drop because you'll have no way to make money. And there's other ways you can do it passively and on your own. It just takes a little bit of time to gain the knowledge. Once you have the knowledge and you can apply it, you can do it for yourself. There's a concept they talk about, teaching a man to fish or giving him a fish dinner. If I give you a fish dinner, guess what I got to do? I got to keep making and giving you fish dinners. It's a really nice gesture and you're satisfied for that time you got the fish dinner, but guess what? I got to do it again. If I teach you how to fish, guess what you do? You go make your own fish dinner. You don't come bother me about fish anymore. I showed you how to fish. You go find a fishing spot, you start fishing. Trying to help people. Got to take time to learn, gain knowledge and understanding, and then apply it, and then you can make it work for yourself. And then independent of if other people succeed or fail in what they are doing, you will be set. You know why? Because you know how to fish for you.